stop scrolling for 2 seconds because one of these R&B songs has been played so many times. It's been part of your life without you even noticing. These aren't just old songs. These are the R&B records that played in your house, on the radio, in cars, at weddings, and during breakups over and over again.
But now I know the meaning of.
Picture this. It's late at night. The lights are low. One song comes on and suddenly everything feels slower, softer, and real. Now imagine that same song playing for 40 or 50 years straight on radio stations all over the world. If you skip this video, you'll miss the R&B songs that never left rotation. The ones DJs still trust. The ones your parents played. The ones you still feel in your chest when they come on. And one song in the top 3, it didn't just get played, it shaped what R&B sounds like today. I'm counting down the 10 most played R&B songs in history, from number 10 to number 1. By the time we reach the top, you'll realize why some songs never die, and you might quietly say, wow, that song really raised me. Stay with me. You already know more of these songs than you think. Number 10, Earth, Wind, and Fire, September. Yeah, that one. The song that smiles before you do. Close your eyes for a second. It's warm outside. Somebody opens a window, and the first horn hit feels like sunshine walking into the room. This song doesn't ask permission. It lifts you. Weddings, street parties, cookouts, school dances, radio at work. It finds you and says, "You're okay, let's move." September came out in 1978 during a time when R&B was about joy, groove, and togetherness. It was produced by Morris White and recorded with that clean, bright earth, wind, and fire sound that mixed soul, funk, pop, and spirit into one. The lyrics aren't about pain or politics. They're about memory and happiness, about holding on to a good time so it never fades. On the charts, it was a big hit. But its real power came later. Decades of constant radio play, movie scenes, TV shows, commercials, and parties around the world. This song never left rotation. Not for 1 year. Not for 1 season. Fun fact, the famous line, "Body ya" doesn't mean anything, and that was on purpose. Maurice White wanted the song to feel good without needing words, so anyone, anywhere could sing it and feel included. Why it's forgotten / underrated. Here's the wild part. Because September is everywhere, people stop really listening to it. It became so normal that folks forget it's an R&B masterpiece, not just a happy song. Real heads know this isn't background noise. This is crate digger gold hiding in plain sight. Listen closely, because the next song doesn't just make you smile, it makes you feel something deeper. Number 9, R. Kelly, I Believe I Can Fly.
I could not go on.
This song was everywhere. You didn't have to like R&B to know it. It found you. Close your eyes for a second. You're in a quiet room, maybe late afternoon, maybe night.
I'm leaning on the everlasting.
The TV is on low, the radio fades in, and that soft piano starts. Slow, gentle, almost like it's asking permission before it speaks.
I see me running through that open door.
This song didn't rush you. It floated. It felt like hope with shoes on, walking slowly toward you.
Sometimes silence can sing.
I Believe I Can Fly came out in 1996, written and produced by R. Kelly, and released through Jive Records. It was made for the movie Space Jam, but it quickly became much bigger than the film. The lyrics are simple on purpose. They talk about self-belief, rising after pain, dreaming even when life keeps pushing you down. Not love, not partying, not flexing, just hope.
I can fly. I believe I can touch
the impact? Massive. Number 1 on the charts, played nonstop on radio, used in schools, churches, sports events, graduations, talent shows, and TV commercials.
I see me running through that open.
For years, this song lived on repeat without number 1, Stevie Wonder, Superstition.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch.
Let me say it slow. Just you and me. This isn't just a song. This is the moment R&B stood up straight and said, we're not playing anymore. Number 8, At Last, Etta James, 1960.
Has come along.
This song feels like a slow breath after a long life. Wedding lights dim, 2 people holding hands. Her voice sounds tired, but in a good way, like someone who's lived. Released on Chess Records in 1960, produced by Phil and Leonard Chess. It's about finally finding love after waiting, hurting, and hoping.
Dream, I found a dream.
The song has been used in films, TV, and weddings more than almost any soul record ever. Fun fact, this song was originally written for a movie, but Etta's voice turned it into forever. Why it's forgotten/underrated. It's treated like background music now. People forget how heavy that voice really was. This is soul royalty. No crown needed.
The night I looked at you.
Keep listening, because the next song changed modern R&B overnight. Number 7, Fallin', Alicia Keys, 2001.
Keep on falling.
This one feels like sitting alone at a piano, lights off, love pulling you in, even when you know better. You hear the first note and you already feel the ache. Produced by Alicia Keys herself, released on J Records in 2001. The song talks about falling in love when it's not safe.
Sometimes I feel good, at times
It dominated radio, won multiple Grammys, and made piano-led R&B cool again. Fun fact, Alicia was only 20 years old when this song took over the world. Why it's forgotten/underrated? Because she had too many hits afterward. This song gets buried under her own greatness, but this is where the fire started. Don't blink. The next one is pure smooth magic. Number 6, Rock With You, Michael Jackson, 1979. This song feels like a slow dance under disco lights. Not flashy, not loud, just smooth confidence. Michael sounds relaxed, like he already knows you're listening. Produced by Quincy Jones, released on Epic Records in 1979, it's about intimacy, closeness, and rhythm. Not chasing, just connecting. The song stayed in rotation for decades across clubs, radio, and film. Fun fact, Michael didn't want to scream or dance hard on this one. He wanted it soft. Why? It's forgotten/underrated. It sits between eras. Pre-Thriller, post-Jackson 5, overshadowed by bigger moments. But real heads know this is nighttime perfection. Stay right here, because the top 5 is where the real pressure starts. Number 5, End of the Road, Boys the Sekou.
Saying goodbye when I can't sleep at night without.
Men, let me talk to you for real. This song feels like sitting alone in your room, lights off, holding a phone that's not ringing anymore.
Every time I try, I just break down and die. Pain in my head.
The rain is imaginary, but you feel it anyway. Your heart knows it's over, but it refuses to accept it. When this record comes on, time slows down. You don't sing it, you confess it.
Don't realize you've never been.
Released in 1992 on Motown Records, produced by Babyface and L.A. Reid, this song was written for the Boomerang movie soundtrack before it took over the world.
Still I can't let go.
It's about heartbreak, denial, and that painful moment when love ends but feelings don't. It sat at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 for 13 weeks, breaking the record at the time for longest run at the top. Radio couldn't stop playing it because people couldn't stop feeling it. Fun fact, this song wasn't even meant to be the song. It was just one soundtrack record until DJs started looping it so much that radio stations had no choice but to keep it on repeat. Why it's forgotten/underrated. People remember the pain, but forget how perfect the harmony work was. The song got so big that it became shorthand for heartbreak, almost like a joke.
Baby, right now, I'm just in so much pain, baby, because you just won't come back to me.
But vocally, emotionally, this was elite level R&B craftsmanship. Real heads keep this one like a secret key.
I'm not out to go out there and cheat all night, just like you did, baby, but that's alright.
Stay right here, because the next song didn't just dominate radio, it swallowed the entire planet. Number 4, I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston. This song feels like standing still while the world holds its breath. One voice, one long note, and suddenly everybody in the room is quiet, even people who don't listen to R&B.
So goodbye, please don't.
It doesn't beg, it doesn't chase, it lets go with dignity.
Please don't cry. We both know.
Released in 1992 on Arista Records, produced by David Foster, this version was recorded for the Bodyguard soundtrack.
Memories.
The song itself was written years earlier by Dolly Parton, but Whitney transformed it into a global R&B pop moment about love, separation, and respect.
You dreamed of, and I wish you
It spent 14 weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, topped charts worldwide, and became one of the best-selling singles of all time, any genre. Fun fact, that famous a cappella opening, the label was nervous about it. No beat, no safety net, just voice. Turns out, that silence made history. None of this hurt the song's legacy, but it changed how people talked about it. Some treated it like a movie song, not realizing it was one of the greatest vocal performances ever recorded. That's why this tune isn't just music, it's history. Why it's forgotten/underrated. It didn't fade, it got normalized. When something is that powerful, people stop questioning it. They forget how rare that level of control, emotion, and range really is. This is crate digger gold hiding in plain sight.
Memories, that is all.
Don't move, because the next song isn't about romance, it's about survival. #3, Lean on Me, Bill Withers.
Sometimes in our lives,
This song feels like someone putting a hand on your shoulder and saying, you're not alone. No drama, no ego, just truth. It plays when people are born and when people are buried. That's how deep it goes.
we all need when you need a hand. Somebody.
Released in 1972 on Sussex Records and produced by Bill Withers himself, this song was inspired by community life, neighbors helping neighbors. The lyrics talk about support, friendship, and standing together when life gets heavy. It hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became one of the most covered songs in music history, crossing churches, protests, schools, and world events. Fun fact, Bill Withers wasn't trying to write a hit. He was just writing something true. That honesty is why people from every culture still sing it like it belongs to them. Why it's forgotten/underrated. Because it feels like a hymn, people forget it's R&B at its purest. Soul music doing its original job, holding people together. Real heads keep this one like a secret key. Keep listening, because the next song changes the temperature completely. #2, Let's Get It On, Marvin Gaye. Late night, radio low, curtains barely moving. This song doesn't rush, it waits. It's not loud, it's confident. It knows exactly what it's doing.
Since we got to be here, let's live.
Released in 1973 on Tamla Records, produced by Marvin Gaye and Ed Townsend, this song was meant to blend spirituality and physical love, connection on every level. It went #1 on the Billboard Pop and R&B charts, became one of the most licensed R&B songs ever, and set the blueprint for slow jam culture across decades. Fun fact, the original concept was more spiritual than sexual. Marvin flipped it because he believed intimacy itself could be sacred.
Get it on. Come on, baby. Do you know the meaning?
Why it's forgotten/underrated. People joke about it, they meme it, but they forget how brave it was, bringing grown, honest desire into mainstream music without apology. This is crate digger gold.
Gonna put
Stay close, because the final song never left us, not even for a day. Number 1, Superstition, Stevie Wonder. The drums hit and your body reacts before your brain does. It's sharp, it's funky, it's warning you, but making you dance at the same time. This song feels like street wisdom wrapped in rhythm. Released in 1972 on Tamla Records, produced and written by Stevie Wonder, this song talks about fear, belief, and how humans create their own traps. It hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, became one of the most played songs in radio history, and appears on nearly every Greatest Songs Ever list, across all genres. Fun fact, Stevie played most of the instruments himself. That groove, that's one mind, one vision, one moment of genius. Why it's forgotten / underrated. It's so common that people forget how revolutionary it was. Funk, R&B, social commentary, and pure musicianship, all in one song. Real heads keep this one like a secret key. If this song is still playing today, what does that tell you about real music?